Hi friends, welcome to session 11. Myself Dr. Hemavati. So this is session 11 in sequences. In this session we are going to study examples on monotonic sequence. Take one example. Show that the sequence xn where xn is equals to 3 plus 1 by n is monotonic. Take solution. We have xn is equals to 3 plus 1 by n. Now, we know to show that whether it is monotonically increasing or decreasing, we have to find xn plus 1 minus xn. So, for that, you just replace n by n plus 1 to get xn plus 1. So, it becomes here x to the power, this is xn plus 1 is equals to 3 plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So, now find the difference of these two. Xn plus 1 minus xn is equals to xn plus 1 is 3 plus 1 by n plus 1 minus 3 plus 1 by n. 3 get cancelled. It is 1 divided by n plus 1 minus 1 by n. So after simplification you will get this one as minus 1 divided by n into n plus 1. So it is, since it is negative, therefore it is less than 0. Hence the given sequence is, what this implies? This implies here it is xn minus 1, xn plus 1 minus xn is less than 0. So it means what? Xn plus 1 is less than xn. So or xn is greater than xn plus 1. So this means the sequence xn is monotonically decreasing. So we can say that it is monotonic also, because here whether it is monotonically increasing or decreasing, so we can say that it is a monotonic sequence. Take one more example. Show that the sequence xn whose nth term is xn is equals to 1 plus 1 by factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial etc. up to 1 by n minus 1 factorial is monotonic. We have xn is equals to 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial etc. up to 1 by n minus 1 factorial. Now xn plus 1 is equals to, here not only replacing n by n plus 1. So xn here it has, xn means it has here n terms. Xn plus 1 should have n plus 1 number of terms. So you write the next term to this. Next term is, you just replace n equals to n plus 1 in this, you will get n. So this is 1 plus 1 by n, 1 factor, 1 by 2 factor etc. up to 1 by n minus, up to here it is same. So you just add one more term in this. So to get the next term, you just add 1 in this. So it is n plus 1, n minus 1 plus 1 is equals to n factorial. Now find the difference of these two. So here xn plus 1 contains n plus 1 terms. You write all these terms minus and the xn. So here these terms are same in both. Therefore these two get cancelled because one is plus and one is minus. So only 1 by n factorial remains. So it is positive, because n is any natural number. All natural numbers are positive. So this implies xn plus 1 minus xn is greater than 0. Xn plus 1 minus xn is greater than 0 for all xn, not this x naught it is. So this implies again xn plus 1 is greater than xn for all n belongs to n. And this implies the sequence xn is monotonically increasing. Here xn plus 1 is greater than xn. So it is monotonically increasing. Hence we can say that the sequence xn is monotonic again. Let us take one more example. Show that the sequence 1 plus 1 by n plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 etc. up to 1 by n is monotonically increasing. Again it is also same. There is nothing change here. Take xn, and xn plus 1 means you just take one more term in this series. So it is last term is up to 1 by n is same. So plus 1 by n plus 1 is one extra term in this. And consider the difference of these two, xn plus 1 minus xn. So it is the difference of these two you will get here only 1 divided by n plus 1. Here it is up to these two are same. These two get cancelled because here this is 1 plus, other is minus. Only 1 divided by n plus 1 remains. So again it is greater than 0. We know it is a positive integer. Sorry, not integer, it is a positive number, positive real number it is. So here this is positive for all n belongs to n. So what this implies again, xn plus 1 is greater than xn. So this means the sequence xn is monotonically increasing. Hence we can say that the sequence xn is monotonic. This is again the repetition of all the examples. So you have to complete the whole exercise now. So that's why I have done all these examples. So come to this next example. This one is different and concentrate to this example. Show that the sequence xn where xn is under root of n plus 1 minus root n is monotonic, bounded and convergent. You have to prove all these things. So first let us prove it is monotonic. You know monotonic means xn plus 1 should be greater than or less than xn. For that let us consider xn. Here xn is under root of n plus 1 minus root n. And this implies xn plus 1 is just replace n by n plus 1 in this. You will get n plus 2 root n plus 2 minus root n plus 1. Since in the previous examples to find whether it is monotonically increasing or decreasing, what we have done, we have taken the difference of these two, xn plus 1 minus xn. So here the roots are the given numbers are irrational. This is in irrational form, so we cannot subtract here these two. Isn't it? It is not possible to subtract these two and like that. So for that we have taken here this one as the ratio of these two. So here also we can take ratio, it becomes easy to simplify this one. So let us take the ratio of these two, xn plus 1 divided by xn is equals to xn plus 2 divided by xn. Let us here multiplying and dividing by conjugate of numerator, not denominator. Just concentrate to this. Multiplying and dividing by conjugate of numerator. So under root of n plus 2 plus root n plus 1 you have to multiply and divide. It is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. You know it is equals to a square minus b square. So it is root n plus 2 whole square minus root n plus 1 whole square. Square root square cancel here. It is simply n plus 2 minus bracket n plus 1 divided by this denominator as it is. Don't simplify denominator. Here plus and minus and get cancelled. It is 2 minus 1 is 1 divided by all these things. See here whatever it may be the denominator here. This is see here it is root n plus 1 is greater than root n. So this is again positive. This is positive value. And this one is anyhow it is also positive. So it is 1 divided by all these are positive. But it is 1 divided by something it is. 1 divided by it is greater than 1. Denominator is always greater than 1. So this implies 1 divided by the value which is greater than 1 is always less than. This ratio is always less than 1 for all n belongs to n. So what this implies? This ratio xn plus 1 divided by xn is less than 1 and this implies this xn plus 1 is less than xn. So this means the given sequence xn is monotonically decreasing because here xn plus 1 is less than xn. So the sequence is monotonically decreasing. So this implies the sequence is monotonic. First point is over. Next you have to show that the sequence xn is bounded and convergent also. For that let us consider xn which is under root of n plus 1 minus root n. Now again you have to rationalize this numerator, multiplying and dividing by conjugate of this one, root n plus 1 plus root n divided by root n plus 1 plus root n. Simplify this. So what will get? It is in the form of again a plus b into a minus b. It is a square minus b square root n plus 1 whole square minus root n square divided by denominator root n plus 1 plus root n as it is. So square root square cancel here. So root square cancel. So it is simply n plus 1 minus n. N get cancelled. It is 1 divided by root n plus 1 plus root n. So again it is greater than 0. Because we know to find whether it is bounded or not, we have to show that xn should be in some limit. It should be greater than some value and less than some value. So here it is definitely positive means it is greater than 0. So this implies the sequence xn greater than 0 for all n belongs to n. It is equation number 2. Now the sequence, this implies the sequence xn is bounded below because here all the values of xn are greater than 0 means lower bound is 0. So it is bounded below. And also here take a reciprocal of this one. 1 divided by root n plus 1 plus root n. That is 1 divided by xn I have taken here. So is less than 1 divided by root n plus root n. Why it is less than means here. So here this always this n plus 1. This n plus 1 is greater than n. If the denominator, the value of the denominator decreases, its value is definitely increases. So here this n plus 1 is greater than n, no? So this denominator is greater than this denominator, therefore this value is always less than this value. So we can take this one as, so for example, I'll give you here this is, suppose we have here 1 divided by 2 plus 3 is less than 1 divided by 2, or it is 1 divided by 2 plus 1. I'll take here this one, root n plus 1. So 1 divided by 2 plus 1 is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is always less than 1 by 2. This we know. So if you take, instead of n plus 1, if you take n, this value is definitely less than this one. So now this implies 1 divided by root n plus 1 plus root n is less than 2 times of, this is 1 by 2 times of root n, and this is nothing but our xn. So what is xn here? Here our xn is 1 divided by root n plus 1. Wait. So in here, this 1 divided by root n plus 1 plus root n, from equation number 1, it is nothing but xn. So this implies xn is less than 1 divided by 2 into square root of n. So this is from equation number 1. So this implies what? This implies here, since xn is less than 1 by 2 root n, it is definitely less than 1 by 2 also. So this implies here, this is a smaller number. 1 by 2 root n is smaller than 1 by 2, no? So this is, again we can say that this implies, how can we say that here xn is less than 1 by 2 root n, and this is less than 1 by 2, because here this is more means its value is always less than this one. So what this implies? This implies here xn is less than 1 by 2. So for all n belongs to n, take this as equation number 3. So what we have here in equation number 2, what we have, xn is greater than 0, and in equation 3 we have xn is less than 1 by 2. So from equations 2 and 3, we have xn is greater than 0 and less than 1 by 2, and it means it is bounded. This implies the sequence xn is bounded. And here one more thing is, first we proved the sequence xn is monotonically decreasing, and in this we proved here it is bounded above and bounded below both. So we know one theorem, since the sequence xn is monotonically decreasing and bounded below, this implies the sequence xn is convergent. This we proved here. This we have seen in the one theorem. This is the statement of a theorem. So this implies the sequence xn is convergent, and find its limit also. Limit as n tends to infinity, xn is equal to limit as n tends to infinity 1 divided by under root of n plus 1 plus root n. So here, when you substitute n equals to infinity, it becomes 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity is 0 here, because the denominator is infinity. Here it is. We know 1 divided by infinity is equals to 0. So this implies the limit as n tends to infinity, xn is equals to 0. And this implies the sequence xn converges to 0. So what we proved here? We proved that, first we proved the sequence is monotonic. After that we proved it is bounded. And we know, since it is monotonically decreasing and bounded below, therefore it is convergent. And here we proved, here we find the value of its convergence also. So here the sequence xn converges to 0. This is all about this today's session. If you find any difficulties, just ask me in writing a question in comment box, and I will try to solve your problem. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.